before we get to that, I want to ask, there's a few things that I want to discuss about this. And one thing is that I don't want women to see this video and automatically date based on the job title of someone. I think it's very important that we date someone based on their character, based on their interests. Are y'all equally yoked? Do y'all have the same, hobbies? Maybe not even hobbies, but same interest. Like, do you all have the same goal? Do y'all want to do better? Do y'all want to build together? Can y'all build together? Like, there's a lot of things that I think you should look at that, to me, take that are priority over someone's job title. I think we need to start dating folks without identifying how much money they make. Because, I was at church the other day, and pastor made a very good, he was talking about, he made a very good point about, we sometimes forget where we come from. And very true to some of the women that I have sat and talked with, is they have these titles, doctor, they've got their PhD, their master's, they're very well educated, and they put in a lot of work. But they a lot of times have failed to see that where they were at before they got these titles. And I realize that not everyone may be at your level, but that's not to say that they can't get to your level. Just like you at a time didn't have a degree, you didn't have your doctor title. Does that mean that that person shouldn't date you as you are on your way up? Dating is very tricky from what I am hearing from my counterparts. And especially my cousins and some of my friends that are out on the scene. And I find it very interesting that a lot of people also are not open-minded. I think it's very important that we need to be open-minded about who we date. We don't need to be so quick to judge people, because just like I told you in Chicago, those bus drivers make some change. They make some change. I don't remember exactly how much, but I guarantee you it was more than a person at the retail store, a manager at a retail store. And they had great benefits. Like, they straight up retiring early with some good bennies. And I don't know about y'all, but sometimes them bennies be edging up to the daggone salary. Because insurance can be costly, honey. Let's not talk about your 401k. Again, let's be open-minded. Let's explore. I mean, dating is supposed to be fun. Let's have some fun. Don't be so uptight and think that you can only date people who have a certain status. Real talk. My husband is probably going to kill me for this. But I had a list. I was like many other ladies out here, and I had a list. I wanted him to be tall. I wanted him to be brown skin. I wanted him to have big lips. I wanted him to have a good job. Ask me if my husband fits those categories. He fits a lot of them, but he don't fit all of them. Because, honey, my husband is not brown skin. And he is not like basketball tall like I wanted. But you know what? I knew I knew he was a hustle man every day, all day, and that he would do what it took to make sure that me and my children would be cared for, protected, provided for. And that to me was sexy. I don't care what nobody says. When I had a flat and it was going to take forever and a day for a tow truck to come and get me, literally like 7 hours to come and get me. Y'all don't get pulled over to the side in Houston, Texas, because you're going to be waiting forever. Okay. My husband came and he changed my tire. When I say that turned me on, seeing him jack my car up, slap that tire on, off and on, sexy to me. Okay? Because I knew I wasn't about to be in this hot Houston weather changing nobody's tire. My baby was looking sexy as all get out. And to me, that was more important than him being 7 feet tall and a brown skinned man. Because I knew when I chose him, I chose a man who was going to protect and provide. All that other stuff went out the door. I knew that we could work together. He was the yin to my yang. I am so textbook, it's crazy. My husband is fly off the wall. Very much so. If anybody knows us, they know we are like opposite, but we fit well. He is exactly the yin to my yang, and we just work well. We have built this great family, and I am excited to see what our legacy will be like. And I just want that for y'all. In order for that to happen, I need y'all to relax on some of these requirements that y'all have, that y'all want to date these people based off of their money and off of their title. Because who's to say that he is not in his waiting period, that he's going to eventually get there? But you will never know that because you immediately dismissed him because he's a bus driver or he's a steel mill worker. Shout out GI. Y'all, dating is supposed to be fun. Let's make it fun. Also, take it slow. I don't know what I call them, the microwave generation. Anybody I feel like less than 35, I swear, I feel like they are the microwave generation. I know not everybody's that way, but a lot of young people just want it like this. Like they believe they're supposed to come out of college making 6 figures, that they're supposed to have this house, this car. No, you're supposed to build up to that. Just like a relationship, build up to it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Take it slow. It doesn't have to be so serious at the beginning. The dating process is supposed to be fun. And I think a lot of people have taken the fun out of it because they have these high standards. Again, keep open-minded. Keep open-minded. Take it slow. Don't base this person off of their job or off of the money that you think they are making. And again, I always tell y'all, whatever decision you make it a wise one. Make sure that you know what it is and what it ain't before you make a decision that will affect the rest of your life. Make a well-informed decision. And I'm trying to help you make a well-informed decision. Keeping open-minded. Don't dismiss the bus driver because the bus driver might be making more money than Joe over here, who you think has it all together because he's working in corporate America as I don't know, buyer, a financial analyst. But come to find out, he ain't making nearly as much as your bus driver. So be informed before you make haste. Take it slow. Remember, again, dating can be challenging. And it sounds like it's very challenging for people in 2023. But I implore you to stick with it. Have fun, because it can and will be rewarding. If anything, a relationship should tell you more about yourself, that you should learn more about yourself. Failed relationships, as well as those that have not failed.